Hello everybody. I wanted to chat to you today about this whole COVID situation and what's been coming into my clinic and how people have been presenting, and then the advice I've been giving people to help themselves. And I have recently been exposed to COVID, and I've recently had a nice little interaction with it, which affected my breathing. So it's very interesting because I treat an intensive care nurse who works with COVID, who's very experienced. And I rang her to say, my oxygen saturation levels are not going up. What do I do? And she just laughed at me and said, the queen of breathing is calling me, not being able to breathe. So we had to have a little chat about this. So I want to talk to you about breathing specifically related to COVID. COVID can affect your nose breathing, your throat breathing, your jaw breathing, your neck breathing, your upper chest, your middle chest, your lower chest, the back of your chest. And after it had done this for me, it went into my stomach, which was not very pleasant. So I spoke to some medical people and a naturopath, and I got on some really good supplements to help. But what I'd like to run you through here is what to do when you don't think you can breathe, because this is what COVID does. I'm still a bit breathy. So the first thing we will do, we are going to breathe to open our sinuses. So we are going to breathe in, and we're going to bring our chin down. Out, chin up. In, chin down. Out, chin up. The original osteopath used that as a breathing method to open up the back of the head, to help drain from the back of the head all of the venous system congestion that would be in the head, which could be nasal or brain fluid or any kind of fluid. So we'll just do it one more time. When you breathe in, you put your chin down. When you breathe out, put your chin up. So what happens with this is that when you breathe in and your chin moves down, your chin gets closer to your chest. So now what you can do with all of the breathing practices is that you can actually try to see whether it's more difficult to breathe in or out, and you can do what's easy. So if I do this and I can only breathe a little bit in, then I'll breathe out a lot. But if I go to breathe in, and that's easy, like, but I can only go, then I'll breathe in again. Does that make sense? So you can go into what is the easiest breath. So you might just be going like in and then out. Now what you can also do is you can push it. You can try to, say if I'm having trouble breathing in, then I can bring my chin to my chest and go and really make myself, and hopefully the out breath is easier. Or if the out breath is hard, the in breath might be easy. I might go, and to get that out, I might have to even use my arms. So I might go breathe in, and out I might go. And then breathe in. That's just breathing for the nose. Now that can make you feel quite lightheaded, so just be aware of that. Then we can breathe with our tongue up or down. So we breathe in, pushing our tongue up to the roof of our mouth. There's a bone here called the ethmoid in behind. There's a little spiky bone here that's called the vomer. So we've got like a bird's beak, and the vomer actually comes down into our sinuses. And so if we push our tongue to the roof of our mouth and breathe in, we can somehow interact with that vomer and get all of this opening up. So we're going to try to breathe in, pushing the tongue up. So out, drop your jaw. In, tongue pushing up really hard. My patients don't understand how hard you have to push. Like, you could put your finger in your mouth. I'll do it. So you've got your teeth, and then you've got the ridges here, and then behind the ridges you've got the little line that runs forward, and you want to push on that little line that's running forward with your tongue, with your finger, or it opens up the sinuses. It's so good. Now for the throat, it's so hard. If your throat is in pain, what do we do? Just get to know your throat. Hold your throat, warm it, put a scarf on it or a hot water bottle or something, or you might want cool. I don't know. We're looking for comfort. I'm going to hold my throat. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to go into my throat, and I'm just going to ask it to open. And all my focus is just on my throat. I'm just holding my throat. I'm supporting my throat. If you don't have the energy for that, as I said, wrap something around like a scarf, or even get a neck brace to support your trachea, because your head can feel really heavy. Now we're just moving to the collarbones. So hold on to your collarbones and just move your shoulders around, up, down. I'm feeling my collarbones are so tight. As I breathe in, collarbones up. As I breathe out, collarbones down. In,